right. Yo, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing good. Now I do have unfortunate thing that I have to say that I might need to leave for like 10-15 minutes at some point. But I'll have the stream open, so it's fine. Pupuka. No. Toyota investing 3.6 billion to expand its San Antonio plant. Dude, Toyota is such a good investment right now. How are you? Not bad, sir. How are you? How are you? Nice model, bro. Thanks. Right. Hey, oh, what this? I'm gonna tell, dude.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
You cute? Who's cute? Who, me? That's kind of gay, dude. Don't get yourself twisted, brother. You love men. Good for you. What can I say? What can I say? Say welcome. Welcome. Journalist. I saw yesterday like some sort of a post. It was about people in like the game industry, like artists whining about how they're working for these companies and they are forced to do like a certain type of work and it's so bad. Like, bitch. Like these fucking cunts, dude, I swear to God. Wah, wah, we're working for this company, wah, and they're forcing us to make their game, wah, but we want to make our game. Wah. We want to make our game with gay people and lesbians and disabled people. Wah. That's how job works. I know, right? I said this, dude. Like, Western fucking artists are so fucking privileged. It's actually fucking insane, dude. Western people in general. Imagine working for a company as an artist and you bitch and whine about how the company is not allowing you to put your personal self-inserts into a video game. Wah. Fucking shut them down, dude. Shut them down. Those motherfuckers don't deserve shit, dude. Angelus. Oh. Who inspires you? You. You inspire me. Every day I log on, I see you in my chat. And I tell myself that today's stream was worth it. Just because you came to my chat, okay? All of you, actually. All of you guys. Every time I launch a stream and I see Scully in my chat. Gisman. კი, ანუ იცი რა ქენი? აი მე რო ჩაგიგდა მისამართი ნახე WhatsApp-ში. აი გზა გამოიარე, მაქედან შეგიძლია მე ეგრევე გახვიდე იმაზე რა ქვია. ტრასაზე რა იქით რა. და მე იქიდან დიღმისკენ წავ. დაბი. კი, ანუ გზასთან დაგხვდები, ისე რომ ეგრევე მომცე უცებ ტავარი და ესა წახვიდე. I'm getting my cheese delivery. I ordered a bunch of cheese. I also found a way how to store cheese without spoiling it. Apparently you can just freeze cheese. Wheel cheese? No. Mozzarella for pizza. I need a bunch of like I bought some mozzarella a while ago, and what happened is like it got like all whatchamacallit moldy, you know? And I got upset because it was like good mozzarella. We had to like cut off some pieces. We still used it, you know, it's like whatever. But we had to like cut off like some pieces because of it, so like quite a bit of it got wasted basically. But apparently you can just freeze it. Yeah, you can just freeze cheese. And it stores just fine. Cheese freeze. Yeah, cheese freeze, dude. Cheese freeze, motherfucker. My cheese guy. I got my own cheese guy, dude. Seems like a good dude, by the way. It's a I found specifically a whatchamacallit. Basically they have it's a company that imports shit. So they're like a wholesaler. So prices, they're basically like first hand. And prices, like their prices are like on some products like a 50% cheaper than like store prices. They are the ones that bring their product to stores and then store sells it to like, you know, everyone else. So I found them and you know, they take like whatchamacallit orders, but it has to be like a certain amount. It can't be like way too low. So I did buy like 2 big bricks of cheese, some yogurts, some what else did I buy? I think I bought like, oh yeah, some milk. Well, because I needed to, well, I didn't know if they're gonna bring me today. I didn't know if they're gonna bring me today because, dude, I was thinking that they're not gonna bring me at all. I was not even like prepared. And this motherfucker just calls you like, yo, I got your cheese, man. I'm like, on the pain. My cheesela. I had a created model as well. It was pretty hard. Topology on website rigging. This one is the hardest. It is what it is. Goes away. Ay, caramba. Your model is cute, but I thought you like men. Did you just say that you like men? You're confusing me, dude. Do you like my model or do you like me? I don't get it. You also said that you like men. You like men or do you not like men? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like men too. I like men and women. And children. I like everyone. Actually, no, that's a lie. I don't like everyone. I hate. Who's my husband? Your dad. You have 2 fathers. Mm-hmm. I like your motor button buy. You are confusing me, dude. I don't understand anymore. Gay, 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 gay. You planning to make a game? No. I'm not planning to make a game. Oh shit, it's the song. And her sound? Whose sound? You hallucinating? Are you hallucinating, Mr. Puffer? Oh, Mr. Puffer. When I was in the 3rd grade, I think I was gay. Dude, this song is so fucking retarded. Does listen. You listening? Okay. Okay. I didn't know this motherfucker was this woke, by the way. Huh? Who thought Macklemore was fucking woke, guys? Who the fuck? Even if I wanted to, can't change. I like this song though. It's a nice song. Man, that's good. When I was in 3rd grade, I thought I was gay. Ah, yes, the progress. Harry Magnan, what up, dude? Even if I wanted to, and I can't change. How are you doing, Shozo? Not bad, not bad. How are you doing, sir? Keeps me warm. Even if I try, even if I wanted to. Mm. It's SR, not SO. There you go. Yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. Bitch. Bitch. Nice song request. He's hitting on you? Who? Who's hitting on me? Wait, is her skirt like green or blue like this? I kind of like blue like that. Oh, this is my playlist. I like this song. Opa, what the fuck? Shrek song, bro. Did you watch Shrek? You know what's funny to me? It's rewatching cartoons in like different periods of your life to actually find a totally different meaning in them, right? But not only that, not only cartoons, but also like movies that are supposed to have some sort of meaning in them. You know what movie that I want to rewatch? Matrix. I actually want to rewatch Matrix. I've already rewatched it multiple fucking times, right? But I want to rewatch it one more time because of the whole society and systems and all of that shit, right? Gosh, wanna rewatch Matrix? Huh? Wait, we watched Matrix? When? No, it was not too. Actually, we have to watch Lord of the Rings. Do you want to watch Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings. Full Lord of the Ring in one sitting. And they're like fucking 54 gigabytes. I'm looking at it right now. Holy schmoly, dude. Does it even matter if I get like a 50 gigabyte version? There's no way, like. I feel like for a full trilogy, 50 gigs, sure. Isn't there like an extended cut as well? Extended edition. I found it. Okay. Limited extended edition. I'm in love. Ooh. The Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King. And then that's her face. And after that, brought like also edition. There's actually Goblin edition. I don't wanna ruin it with that. I don't wanna ruin my well, Danfi's first experience with it. Beady beep beep beep. Beady beep beady. Now I'm a believer. Let's start with a shirt, I guess. This stuff too. Hey, let me UV map this real quick. I'm a believer. No, wait, it's her first time. Yeah, she hasn't watched Lord of the Rings. Not that crazy. Huh? Harry Potter is like not even like, I don't know, like Harry Potter is like not anything super crazy. Harry Potter, I think like the Harry Potter stuff, a lot of people were like, went like full retard on it because they said like, oh, like some kids watched it and then they jumped off the fucking house and shit. And I was like, huh? Dementors. Right. Yeah. Why were we dreaming of the rat? Right. That's a pattern. Pattern. How's Beast doing? Oh my god. He's growing way too fast. He has a huge ass tail. I just don't know what the fuck to do with it, dude.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful.
I do have to take a leak though.
Critical vehicle functions. Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Discovery Houston, trim to ATO.
Nice to be in orbit. Beautiful, beautiful.
I do have to take a leak though. Be right back. Ay, ay, ay. Right. Be right back. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. I wanna eat you. God damn it. I did it, by the way. I did diamond push-ups too. You. Again? Those are your favorite must-have add-ons on Blender. So if I'm being asked too much, no, I don't really use a lot of add-ons if at all. The only add-on that I'm using is UV squares. That's it. Everything else is like just default to Blender. I really wish I could change people's mind on like add-ons in general. Like that's like one thing that pisses me off about people when they like the thing is like people think that add-ons is something that is going to like it's hard for them to do something, so add-on is going to like make it easier so you don't have to put in work anymore. And that's a very bad mindset about it. What add-ons should be for you, first and foremost, it should be a way to cut down time. So it should be for efficiency, not for like anything else. Because the problem is, like, let's say, for example, an add-on is doing a UV map for you, right? Not for laziness, you mean? Well, I'll explain. Let's say like an add-on is doing a UV mapping for you, right? Here's a problem. If you do not know what a good UV map is, right? How do you know that the plugin or an add-on that you're using is doing it good? Does that make sense? Sure, it's gonna give you like some sort of a UV map, right? But how do you know it's good? Like if you're not good yourself at making those UV maps, you're not gonna know if the UV map that your add-on gave you or generated you is good, right? Same with anything else actually, right? Whether it's like texture brushes or like some auto-generative like hair textures or this or face textures or whatever it is, doesn't matter, right? The thing is like people are like, oh, I want an add-on for this. Sure, but how do you know it's good? You know what I'm saying? The add-ons only make sense whenever it's about efficiency, not about it replacing like you putting effort in something. Otherwise, then what is your use? If a software and if an add-on can do everything for you, then what is your worth basically, right? Just like putting all of those things together, fucking stupid, right? That's why like this kind of goes into like the whole AI thing, because a lot of artists are like against it. It's like, sure, cool, you're against AI, very noble of you. But then at the same time, you are for like things like this, which is basically like replacing, like you are replacing yourself with ideas like that, right? Whenever you say that like you want things to be automated, it's like, okay, then like what is your worth in the project? And people don't get that though. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's stupid though. Oh my god, you're so annoying, dude. He's like grabbing some stuff and then just fucking. I. Okay. I have to go for like 10 minutes and I'll be right back, okay? Cheeses. Gotta pick up my cheeses. I'll do a timer. VRE 10 minutes.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. cleared the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I'm back. How long was that? $50. Oh, that was quite a bit actually. Okay. I go cheese. Motherfucker went to a fucking whole different area too. Bitch. I had to track him down. I go to yogurt. Ah. Future. Yo, we applied for visa today, Mr. Neoze. We're gonna have a final answer on next Monday. No, not next Monday. Like next week, and then we should know answer next Friday. Meaning that we can already plan, like after Friday we can like buy tickets and everything. Brother. My future. Who moved to Poland? Game dev yesterday. Yeah, what did he say? I bet he didn't say anything bad. I mean, I would imagine that like in Poland also, like they treat Jews like pretty, like, you know, normally. Because like a lot of Polish people are also Jewish. So you're not gonna see any like weird Jew hatred there and shit like that. Yeah, Ozzy? He started saying the story about his Jewish, or not, sorry. Israel's good, he's gone now. What the fuck, dude? Oh, there you go. Paul is great, and he had a Polish GF too, but Polish people in general are very unwelcoming and really don't want to communicate with anyone besides friends they have from work to school, basically. Not because of race, essentially, necessarily. The dude isn't brown or anything, but he introduced himself, went to anime conventions, etc. People literally don't talk to anyone they don't know. Not the case in Israel. I feel like I can sort of understand it. And I don't think Polish people are racist or anything like that. Simply because they just have not been introduced to it, you know? Like their politicians are not forcing certain shit on them that they don't want, right? And I don't think like they're necessarily racist or whatever. I just think it's like that's the same shit basically in Germany as well, to be honest. Like in general, people are very like held back, and I think it's just a Eastern European mindset, you know? It's like a lot of people in Eastern Europe, and I guess like it involves Poland as well, as it seems. They're very held back and cautious of other people, you know? Partially because of like their upbringing, right? Now, Poland is a great country and all, but it depends like what part of the Poland you live in, I would imagine, right? There are obviously poor parts of Poland as well, and not only that, but also like Poland has only just been getting better if you think about it. And obviously, like a lot of people, they grew up in post-Soviet era, and it was shit. And Poland is just like sort of like getting its strength back and all that shit. So it sort of makes sense that people are like, you know, a little bit cautious and held back and don't really want to communicate with other people outside of their friend group, you know? I can understand it. Almost every Polish person I know is very cynical of other people. And rightfully so. I am very cynical of other people as well. I mean, I still am. It's just that in the past, my cynicism was very toxic, but nowadays it's more so like, how do I say this? Like I'm more open, basically, you know? My parents are like this, but Poles are even colder. Not like them being bad people, but they are very self-centered. And well, that's not really self-centered, right? Want their space to not be invaded by anyone, even if it's someone who genuinely wants to become. Well, that's the thing. You see, like, you wrote like a very, very interesting thing. You said even if it's someone who genuinely wants to become friends with you, right? And that's the problem. Whenever, as a very cynical person, you see somebody trying to become your friend or like push themselves onto you, even in a friendly manner, like the first thing that comes to my mind is like, oh, I gotta be cautious of this person, right? Because nobody is nice for no reason. And whenever you are growing up in that sort of environment that makes you cynical, you don't see people's good intentions for like what they seem. You're trying to think like, oh, what is like what's hiding behind those good intentions. It's unfortunate, but it is like that. Who? Yeah, why is he being so nice to me? Eh, yeah. And like the thing is, like, it's funny that we literally experience that on daily basis too, like me and you, right? Like there's always people outside that like just come up to you and they're like, hi, you know, like, how you guys doing? And it's like, what does this guy want? Of other people, but if I see a dude who smiles and says something cool and he's talking about my shirt and starts talking about the video games we both like, that I can make such. You see that's a very good distinction. You're talking about somebody else. You're saying if somebody else comes to you that like, so you are not as cynical. Different. Like you really have to like put yourself in their shoes as well. Like I'm trying to explain you this as much as best as possible, and you're still looking at things from your own perspective. Like that's just not gonna work out. Like if you really want to understand people, you really have to try and put yourself in their shoes. Otherwise, you're not gonna understand it. You're just gonna keep saying that, like, oh, but I will do this. It's like, okay, cool, but like they wouldn't. Like it's cool that you would do that, but you know, they're different. It's just sad. I mean, it is what it is. And honestly, the thing is, there is a way to like talk to people like that as well. And you have to understand that like you can't be like, here's a funny experience actually. I'll tell you about it. So we had this like girl in our friend group, right? She was from US. She lived in New York, you know, like a typical blonde American girl, like as typical as it gets. Very cheerful, very friendly, very like outgoing, and you know, the thing is, her being friendly and outgoing, a lot of people from our friend group saw it as flirty. Like these nerd European dumb fucks thought that her being friendly meant that she was being flirty. Think about it. So that shit happens too. This was like when we went to Gamescom in 2019. That was my first time going there, and basically we went there as a big group, uh, people that I met through stream, and they invited me. I mean, they formed their own friend group through my stream, and then they also invited me to like, well, since they met each other through my stream, they were like, "Yeah, you should come and hang out with us. That would be cool." Like, sure. So I went, but then like all of that happened, and that was funny. I mean, but yeah, a lot of people's hearts were broken that summer. Fucking guys, swear to God. It's not even really her fault too, which is like funny, because she was just being herself. It's just different culture. Yeah, it's a lot more outgoing culture. And when you're introducing a bunch of fucking nerds to that culture, these nerds are just seeing it as like totally different thing. To them, her being like friendly and all that shit meant that she was like flirty and whatnot, but it was not being flirty. It was just literally her just being friendly, and that's it. And yeah, this is not like a, oh, like it's sexist or whatever. No, it's just like a culture difference. Like people in Europe are like, you're right, they're a lot more self-centered, and partially it's because like of the certain cynicism, especially like in like post-Soviet countries, like it's prevalent because a lot of like kids my age, they grew up still in that era. Like 90s in general were not very happy times, and people were very like manipulative, and they would try to like not harm you necessarily, but like they would try to manipulate you for money or for like goods or like whatever, basically, right? Lie to you. And a lot of people my age, and a lot of people that are like, again, like they were born in, I would even say like early 2000s. A lot of people are just yeah, they're very cynical, can't do anything about it. But when I heard that, hey, if anything, you should feel happy that you are living in a privilege where people are not like that. You know Inko, right? Like she comes to my streams from time to time. And look, I mentioned her name. She's gonna appear on my stream later on. You know Inko, right? Like she comes to my streams from time to time. She could not believe that my wife needs a visa to travel to Paris or Germany. She genuinely could not believe that. She was like, what do you mean? Can you not just like go to a different country? Cause we can do that. Why can't she? Like a lot of Americans, like they think that they're living in like some sort of like dictatorship and fascism and all that shit. But these motherfuckers are living in such good, like in such a privilege. They don't even understand. They don't even understand the privilege that they're living in. You know how like your mom would like, if something was like bad, your mom would say like, oh, why are you crying? There's like children starving in Africa, you know, like somebody has it worse, right? Like this is like next level of that. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine living in so much fucking privilege that you think that like traveling around the world is just like, yeah, just go there, by the way. And it is privileged to be able to like, actually you sort of have the same thing. Like you have Israeli passport, right? So you can basically like go anywhere you want. The thing is like, I actually, dude, I was actually literally looking for some Jewish relatives. I was asking my mom because my grandma is Ukrainian, right? And a lot of Ukrainians actually have like Jewish like blood, right? And I was asking my mom that maybe, just maybe, my grandma has like some sort of like Jewish blood or whatever, so we can like do a like potential like repatriation or some shit like that. And then maybe like I can get a Jewish passport. Because if you have Jewish passport, like can't you just like literally go anywhere in the world? The passport is very strong. Yeah. Despite the fact that many Muslim countries don't even recognize the country's existence, even Israel's existence, it's fine, dude. Use this shit. I mean, we have like a region, right? Abkhazia, who is only recognized as a country by Russia. Not even China. I think it was by Syria up until recently, I think. And I think that's about it. So these motherfuckers can just like recognize or not recognize whatever the fuck they want. At the end of the day, their word does not matter. I just wish like Europe was not as much of a fucking cock as it is right now. Actually stood up to the terrorist country. It's all interest. All interest. Love you. Hey, there is like some good news though, at least. Oi, oi, oi. AOE, bitch. Wait, Nils, do you have to also rebook your hotel? Because, like, you extended it? No? Is there a change dates option? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Maybe I should be able to do that too. I'm still looking for like a different option, but if not, just change dates on this. Or rebook it. Oh, change dates. Jesus Christ. So for 3 extra days, it's making me pay another 1,700 lari. No way. I'm just gonna rebook this shit. Fucking booking is retarded. The pricing is no. It like if I literally book the same hotel, but just different time, it's gonna be cheaper. But because I'm changing the dates on it, it's charging me way more. Like I'm just gonna check the same hotel. Yeah, like literally the same exact hotel. If I just rebook it, it's only going to be like 600 laris more expensive. Hell, I don't even have to take this deal, by the way. There are better deals. Also, some hotels, it's actually cheaper to like book them on their own websites. Comes out like something like 10% cheaper. You can just do it through like maps, Google Maps. Beep, beep, beep. It is what it is. Is what it is. Now, how much do you like money? I'm wondering if this, like, this might sound rude, right? But I'll explain why. I'm wondering if the stereotype is right because, bro, like, I have neighbors, okay? And they are, well, the dude at the very least, he's Jewish, right? But the thing is, the stereotype is not really, you know, it's not really applying to himself because these motherfuckers, they never try to get things like cheaper or anything like that. Meanwhile, on the other hand, like me, I love good deals, you know? And I'm always trying to get things as cheap as possible, you know? You know why? Because I like money. So, like, sometimes I feel like, again, this is a stereotype. I get it, joke. But I swear, sometimes I question their ethnicity, and I also question my own ethnicity. I do think I have a little bit of Jew in me. All right. What can I say? Now, again, this might sound bad, but but like, I like money, dude. I just like money, and I hate wasting money. You know what I like? I like making more money. I like money. You should watch Caleb on YouTube. Caleb Hart. I like money. is nothing more than anti-Semitic theory based on the fact that in ancient times European emperors brought you into their cities because they knew math and they used them as tax collectors. This resulted in Jews being seen as greedy, but have everything to do with European emperors using them to work in this profession and getting all the aid for the tax increase. That's actually interesting. And it totally makes sense. But you didn't answer my question. I asked you, Neozi, do you like money? Answer me. Do you like money? You like money? I like not being in debt, certainly. Ooh, that's interesting the way you said it. Like specifically the debt part. I hate being in debt. I almost was never in debt. There is actually... I've only been in debt like once in my life. And it was like not even really my fault. There was basically this kid that made me take out a loan in a store. And to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of dumb because like I was very little and they gave me beer. Like how the fuck do you sell a beer to a kid? But they basically gave me beer and loan. Like back in the days, like it was a normal thing that like in stores, like a lot of people like would take things on like a loan, like personal loan, not like a bank loan or anything like that, you know. We were calling it Nisia because like people didn't have money, so that and like a moral factor was working in, or like, oh, can you please like give me this product and then I'll give you money like at the end of the month when I get my pay, you know, whatever. Dude, poor fucking stores, to be honest. Like so many of those people probably have like so many fucking loans or had so many loans themselves. Anyways, so this one kid made me take out a loan in one of those stores, right? And this lady knew me, right? So I was like, yo, like, can you guys loan me like beer? And it was like $5. It was not really a lot, actually. At the time, $5 was like $3. So she gave me the beer. I was like maybe 15 or 14 or some shit like that. And this other kid that made me take out the loan told me that like he would pay it off, which he never did. And up until this day, like I still do not know whether he paid that loan or not. It's been like 20 plus years. And I don't even know if the owner or the person that was working in that store even like exists or is alive or whatever. But I do remember like one time when I was like 20 something, somebody like stopped me in the street and they were like, "Oh, aren't you the kid who has the loan in that one store?" I was like, "No." So that motherfucker probably never paid that back. I will forever have a debt in that store. Now I need to go through therapy. It's fucked because I actually like remember it every time. Every time I'm like in that area, I remember it. Like I was there recently. I took some stuff to my other apartment where my brother lives, and just reminded me of that. And every time, like honestly, like a debt or a loan comes up in a conversation, I always remember it. Kind of fucked, not gonna lie. But yeah, I absolutely hate being in debt. My father was also always in debt. He would always take out loans, and I remember like it got so bad, especially like once banks got like more popular, and like they were just giving out loans left and right, like no problem, no questions asked whatsoever. Like my father started like taking out loans in like various banks, and what he would do is like he would put money in one bank, then take it out, then put it in the next bank, then take it out, then put it in and then so on and so on and so on. He would just like loop that shit, you know? So I always absolutely hated like any form of like having debt or something like that. Make sure they say this. Hey, dude, like you're joking about it, and like I'm like traumatized, all right? You know the worst part is the kid that made me like take that loan or debt or whatever for those beers. I actually met him like maybe like a year or like half a year after that incident, and I told him, "Hey, if you're not gonna pay it, can I please pay it back?" Because I was actually like I felt ashamed, you know? And if he was not gonna do that, at least like I could do it. And he said, "No, no, no, don't do that, because if you do, you are insulting me." Because since it was on him, he had to pay it back. Maybe that's my redemption. My redemption is that like he took the responsibility for it, so I'm not responsible for that anymore. Well, I am still responsible because it was taken out on my name. That piece of shit, dude. VRChat, he's making big titty anime waifus. Oh, yeah, is he Georgian? Apparently there's like a very popular Georgian artist. He like works for Riot and shit like that. Or worked for Riot. Crazy, dude. I want to be a famous Georgian artist. I'm gonna print out a bunch of cards for Gamescom. And I'm gonna give it out to all the cosplayer girls and VTubers and shit. Be like, hey, you VTubing? You a streamer? Like, yeah. Be like, hey, I make more. Dude, all the furries, dude. Holy. I'm gonna like give all the fucking shit to furries and stuff. Be like, yo, get yourself a furry model. Hand it out to the furries. Yeah, exactly. I need to like design a card first. I can print it easy, but like I need to design it. I need to do it fast because then I'm not gonna be able to do it fast. Get it done at all. Dash, do you want to design me a card? Will they be surprised about the prices though? What, of models? I don't think so. Why would they be? I mean, worst case scenario is gonna have my booth on it, and they can just buy my booth models, and they're way cheaper. You're transitioning to selling mostly a booth anyways, don't you? I mean, I don't mind doing both, to be honest. It's like stocks, you know, you have to diversify. So I can diversify. You don't all in one company, you know, you gotta diversify. Invest a little bit in Coca-Cola, a little bit in tech, a little bit in communications, you know. Diversity is our strength, exactly. The diversity is our strength, but only in stocks. Only in stocks, diversity is our strength. Nowhere else. He's checking the market again. How did? Oh shit! It's we gotta check market, right? Daily 10 minutes of stonks, guys. I need a banner. Daily stonks. I need like I gotta make the banner or like something that goes like daily stonks. Alright, daily stonks, guys. Check out some daily stonks. Alright, SpaceX on the off market. It was at 150. Right before opening, it hit 152. And as the market opened, everything got sold. Bam. All right. Next. Oh, dude. Today, this thing is fucking launching. Oh my god. This is like a great. This is like a great whatchamacallit. Like this IPO that's launching today is gonna be a great teacher for like what happens to IPOs at the very opening. You can learn a lot from this shit. I wish I had money. I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I would potentially just buy it at the very opening, like the moment it opens, and then sell it in like an hour or two, because the height would just like make it go up like 10-20%. And I would sell that shit, dude, right away. It's same as like SpaceX, basically. This company is huge in Korea, and they are opening a stonk in US. They're trying to rally a lot of money, so they're doing like they're opening up a stonk in US. Okay, we don't care about SpaceX though. We care about Pepsi and McDonald's on the drop. Check Pepsi. Pepsi's like at a very good point right now, to be honest. Yeah, Pepsi's like very good. Like, I would actually buy more Pepsi right now if I had more money. What else? McDonald's. McDonald's is doing. McDonald's. It's decent. Like, it still can go up eventually, but we'll see. What I care about is MU. MU is what I care about. Okay, so before market it went down. I see post market it's going up actually. Before market it was 960 something. Now it's like 972. I still think MU is gonna go up eventually. It has to. Like, it's probably gonna like be here for a little bit, but it's gonna eventually go up anyway. Yeah, raising US investment commitment to over 250 billion by 2035 to meet soaring AI-driven demand. I would actually buy this stonk as well if I had some money. What else? Tesla, Caterpillar, don't care. Coca-Cola going slightly up, don't care. Dude, Intel. Oof. I actually checked Toyota yesterday, right? Here. Recently viewed. Oh, Toyota, there we go. And Ford. Wanna check anything else? Holy meta, dude. What the fuck? Plus 6% on meta, dude. What the? Let me check what is the top gainer for today, and we're gonna be done. I mean, just opened, but I'm thinking. Top gainer, WD-40 company. WD-40, dude. Oh my god, that's funny. Vodafone. CCC, don't care. Alright, check. This one is not open. I'm gonna wait for this. wondering what's gonna happen. Intel is dropping. Oh yeah, Intel is like fine. Toyota. I think Toyota is very undervalued. It's like super undervalued. I really think it's super fucking undervalued. Right. Meta. Dude, Meta hit plus 6% in a single day. That's insane. That's insane gains, dude. Holy shit. I mean, based on this graph, it was sort of expected, I guess. Meta Platform is exploring new revenue streams by potentially renting out AI computing capacity amidst strong demand for AI solutions. Recent findings from the European Commission indicate Meta may face regulatory scrutiny for addictive design features on its platform. Oh yeah, like Meta is like, yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be overvalued again. But it's not super overvalued, but it's like where it's supposed to be. Yeah, Meta was good like a couple days ago. Like actually literally yesterday. If you bought Meta literally yesterday, it's like $100 increase, dude. Holy shit. Per stock. It's like a good 20% increase actually. WD. What the fuck happened here? Did somebody invest in WD? What the fuck? Oh my god. Why? On blowout earnings. Highlights robust sales growth and strategic. Oh shit, dude. Okay, so they had an earnings call, I guess.
Discovery Houston press to ATO.
And they made around 50% more. And that's why the stock just soared. What the
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has...
That is crazy. Yo, what the fuck, dude?
3, 2, 1, 0.
That's insane. That is insane.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle
Alright, enough of stonks for today. That was insane. Stonks. Stonks. LLM AI before the market and cash out before they know what they invested. I don't think anyone invests in like anything that says AI on it.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
You can return to the void. Wait, did France win? I'm kind of sad about that. I wish France actually lost. Also, France released fucking police yesterday after the match because they were afraid of like potential riots and shit. Dude, when does this whole football thing end, by the way? When's the finals? I don't want to deal with that shit like in August, you know?
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Let's hope the next World Cup gets even bigger, maybe in a nicer country, like nicer country than USA, like China or Syria. What the fuck are you talking about? Why? Oh my god, the anti-licensing was wrong. Me and my brothers, we hate anti-licensing. Here too. I like that. Wait, he's doing. From your situation. You still what, dude? It's funny how like you started like getting into that shit, and I got out of it. But I mean, I got out of it because I got banned. They banned me on Georgian channels because I was like criticizing EU's cockery basically, and they said that like whatever I'm saying is in Russia's favor. I'm not sure like how is that in Russia's favor for me to say obvious things, but and then they banned me on all 2 Georgian channels. Think about it. These motherfuckers, dude. They just don't want to hear the truth. For them, the truth is copium. Keep coping. It's funny how like even Europeans are not super happy with like European politicians. Meanwhile, like people here are still like trying to like lick their boot. It's like, yeah, Europe is good and all, but you don't have to lick the boot of the politicians necessarily. I don't think they're getting paid though. I think it's just like general stuff. I don't think it's them getting paid. They had like a street interview with the people that went to open air. You know the open air dash. They were asking them like, "Oh, do you go to protests? And if you don't, why do you not go there?" I mean, even then, like all of them were like pretty much like, "Oh, I support the protest," like blah 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 blah. I mean, most of them said that like because they just don't believe in the protests the way they are. Ursula von der Leyen, she always steps through shit. Dude, it's still absolutely fucking hilarious to me that von der Leyen literally looks like this bitch right here. Oh my god, she's big. I don't want her to look this big. This bitch looks like Mom from Futurama. It is absolutely insane how it's uncanny. Oh my god, she's even wearing the same color. Like, tell me this is not the same person, dude. Why do they look so much alike? Can somebody explain me this? This is insane. She has the same behavior. Yeah, like on public, like in Futurama, this character on public, she's like super nice and she acts like, you know, like she loves everyone and all that shit. And then behind the closed doors, like she even treats her children like shit. Like, yo, anyone remembers the recent incident with her turning off all the fucking ACs on the lower levels? Yeah, all the henchmen, they didn't get the ACs. Like, I don't know why, but it's absolutely fucking insane to me how like these two characters are so fucking similar. Even the lip, look, dude, even the lip fucking even the makeup is the same. She also has the same exact whatchamacallit. What do you call this thing? What do you call the wrinkles? Oh, wrinkles. The skin wrinkles. Same exact skin wrinkles. Same exact lip gloss or whatever the fuck. Very similar hairstyle, by the way. Like laid back. Same outfit. This bitch, dude. I will never not unsee this. The Fuzzo's take on their lion hostage spontaneous celebration across Europe. I think the problem is like Europe is like through so many layers of bureaucracy that taking her is not gonna do shit. I feel like that's why they made that system to begin with. They made that system on purpose that way, where even if you like take like one main person from it, it's not gonna fucking matter. The system is just made in a way where like it's essentially indestructible. You can't do anything. He's like, half America was right. Dude, European Assembly or European Parliament is literally like after World War II. Think about it, all this like I think somebody was talking about this yesterday. Like all this polarization and specifically like making younger people extreme, right? That's a psyop. The fact that like a lot of younger kids are like memeing about Hitler and like Nazis and all that shit, that's a psyop. That's a psyop by leftist governments because they want to make sure that anyone who is in opposition is not associated with like some healthy conservatism, but it's associated with unhealthy like Nazism and like far right ideologies. It's all a left wing psyop. All of it. They don't really want people to be less extreme. They want them to be more extreme. That's why they are importing all of this like migrants. They know people are gonna go extreme from this, and then they can permanently be in power because look, on the other side now you have like far right Nazis. Do you really want to vote for them? I mean, the answer should be yes, honestly. But like when it comes to bell curve, like, do you want to vote for them? Like, yes and yes are on the opposite ends, basically. Midwits will obviously say no. All the midwits say no. They say we don't want those people. They're far right Nazis. But if you're on the either side of the bell curve, you will say yes and yes, but for different reasons. The left isn't even in power in EU Parliament. It doesn't matter, dude. All of their policies are like left leaning anyways, or what a left leaning government would do. Where's this shit? Like, they had a resolution to deport a bunch of people. Did you see any like large amounts of deportations happening? Did anything hit the news? Anything? I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? They promised it. Did they do it? Like, how much bureaucracy do they have to go through until they start doing that shit? Think about it. It's all fake bullshit just to calm people down and say like, oh, you see? We're doing it. Not really doing it. I mean, I will only believe it when they actually start doing that shit. I will only believe my eyes then. Up until all this like resolutions passed and shit like that, it's all fucking useless. Action speaks louder than words, of course, dude. They can yap all they want, but if nothing gets done, that means that it's exactly the way they wanted it to be. Like, I want to see some fucking ICE style fucking deportations of all the fucking rape gangs and criminals and all that fucking shit. Cracking down, like videos of like fucking going in their house, detaining them, like seeing all the weapons and all that fucking shit on the floor, clear plans of like, I want to see that shit, dude. Josh, can you heat up food? Every foreigner is treated as potential criminal? Of course not. But why? Do you think they do not have like a data of people? Dude, they already release a lot of people into public after like petty crimes and shit like that. Like, why? Why would you do that? Like, if you are a migrant, you're coming to a country, your goal is to like live there, integrate, and then eventually get the citizenship. Like, even for petty crimes, that's a deport. If I go to Germany, right now, and like Georgians can go to Germany for like the Schengen shit, right? If I go there and I steal something and police detains me, right? They will deport me right away. Right away. So why the fuck are you not deporting like the illegals? I go legally there and you still deport me. But these motherfuckers are not sending back the illegals. Send them back. Send them back. Send them back. Now. Dude. Now. It's also like very unfair to people that are trying to go to Europe like legally. Like, it is so fucking unfair. Like I said, it's like if I went to like even Poland, right? And I saw that like my neighboring Georgian person is a criminal, I'll be the first one calling the police. I would. I'll be the first one calling the fucking police, dude. I'll be like, this motherfucker is stealing. I don't want that motherfucker as my neighbor. I don't want him. Do you think like other people are not the same? Like, do you think that like some person from Turkey, for example, or from Iran, well, Iran is a very good example. A normal person from Iran, they went to fucking Germany. They want to live there, right? But at the same time, they see these fucking dumb extremist motherfuckers coming in illegally. And they're ruining like their name. Do you think like that average Iranian person would not be okay with like deporting that other illegal Iranian? There would be. They'd be like, fuck that bitch. He's giving us a bad name. You should get rid of him. Send him back. Some fucking Ayatollah motherfucker bitch. What's the problem with humans right now? What's the problem? Races, if they choose to give preferential treatment to another race, so yeah, they are racist for not reporting. Exactly. Exactly. Very good take. Very good take. Racists are not the people who are calling out the obvious. Racists are the people who give preferential treatment to people just because of their origin, skin color, group identity. Like, oh, just because you belong to this group, we're not gonna punish you as harshly. Fuck that. Motherfucker raped somebody? Deport that bitch. I actually do wonder how are what are rape statistics in Germany, and if like police is hiding. But like Germany, like they're kind of based. I've seen some videos. The German police does not give a shit. Those motherfuckers beat up protesters like nothing. And rightfully so, dude. Any dumb motherfucker that's like cheering for like a terrorist country, whether they're your citizen or not, like you gotta fucking put them in prison, dude. What the fuck are they doing? Cheering for like a terrorist fucking country. And honestly, if I was like myself from like Muslim, from Iran or like the country, you know what? I would be pissed at Europeans as well. I would be pissed at them because they're allowing this. While me, a law-abiding citizen, I try to do my best, come to Europe, live there, and become a citizen. They are letting these Neanderthals from different countries, from not different, but like from my own country. Like I'm Georgian, actually. Let me speak on my own behalf, right? Like I'm Georgian. Georgia actually has like a very high percentage of crimes in Europe, and I would 100% support deporting all of those motherfuckers, all of them, right? I have a very good example. I am Georgian myself. If I went to Europe to live there and to become a citizen there, right? I would be in favor of deporting all of those motherfuckers, all of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. I don't give a shit. Because they're making bad name for me. They're making bad name for other law-abiding Georgians. I don't want them here. And I bet you the same thing is happening with people from other countries as well. And if I was Georgian in Germany, for example, I'd be pissed. I'll be pissed at German government for not deporting these motherfuckers. I'll be like, why are you not doing that? These people are fucking animals. Like, I lived with them. But I still live with animals. Like, you go outside in Georgia here. Like a good 20% of people outside are absolute fucking animals. You just cannot do anything with them. Because they can't? I don't think it's because they can't. I think it's because they don't want to. That's the difference. Whether there is will, there is a solution. You will say law, change the law. It's as simple as that. The law is not allowing you to do that, change it. But they don't want to do that. Like, change the law that if you are like, also like the whole idea of like not being able to send people back is based on, oh, like this person threw away his passport, blah 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 blah, so we don't know where he's from, so we can't send him back. Dude, do you really think it's that fucking hard to like really find out who the person actually is in an era of like biometric scanning and shit like that? Like, all of that shit is in a database, dude. Constitution forbids it, change it. Change the constitution. Glassy sky. They won't touch it, or Nazis. Well, then rest in peace, Germany. I still do hope that, like, if you guys go at least Denmark style, maybe there is hope and maybe there is faith, because even amongst like Muslims, the like especially younger generation of Muslims, they're just sort of like abandoning their faith and all that shit. They're not really following it like 100%, right? Like, same like Christians, right? I mean, you're gonna come to Georgia, like you're gonna say like, oh, 95% of people here are Georgian. Yeah, but like only like small, maybe 10-20% of people really follow the Christian like rule and everything. The rest of them are just fake Christians. I wonder like what is the general statistic for Muslims in like Muslim countries? Like what's the I mean, because like everyone will say like, oh yeah, I'm Muslim 100%, right? Sure, but like they're not really following the Muslim law to the teeth, right? So I wonder what is the statistic for like some of those countries as well. Like fully following the scriptures and everything. They get drunk and do shit. Alright, I think I'm gonna be done for today. A little bit done. Rest tomorrow. Hi guys, well, thank you guys very much for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Links in the chat. Check them out. Check out Discord. Come join our Discord. Follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. Check out YouTube and Twitch. Also check out Boot, Gamrod, and Jinx. You can purchase some of my models there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye bye, everybody. See you.